Welcome back.
To our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Before what happened on the show.
Wait, you turned on the cameras already?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk into your mic, please?
Hello.
Hello.
It's your boy. The one, the only. Pablo Trees. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you keep talking?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to hear about? I
I'll-
can tell you about my
You
day.
want to hear about the climate of the world, Pablo? What you think?
The
What
what?
you think about the climate of the world at this very moment?
Man, I feel like the state of the world and the state of my world is different. It's crazy, right? If you don't pay attention to the news, life will be pretty damn good.
Is it really?
I guess.
Gas prices are still high, even if you don't listen to
That's true.
the news.
Let's just start off casual. Like, let's sing a song.
What song?
Uh,
I mean, what songs do you know? Because I feel like I'll sing something and you'd be like, well, and I'll see his face and he's like, damn, like.
I'm like trying to think of like the song, and I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know any lyrics to any song really. What's like a simple song that everyone should know?
Oh.
Like Disney
You make me feel so good. Better than I would by myself. Or if
If I was
with
a somebody else. Ooh. And making people say, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pablo. Where you gonna take her? You gonna take her to that log cabin somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing to the pain. You tell your last name. What's happening?
Cause you look so good.
Pablo spit the little verse. But
Man,
it's okay.
I need to. Yeah.
Make you wanna spend it all on you. Come on,
Oh,
man.
I missed the whole thing.
It's
What
just
about what about Usher? Do you know where Usher was at 7:00?
On the dot, I'm in my drop top.
Da-na-na-na.
What else was he doing? What was he doing? How you gonna just stop it? What else?
Testing.
All right.
Where was he at, Jason?
Let's
You
make
said
it-
you were giving me that little na.
Yeah,
What was it?
I just don't. I even before I knew it was T-Pain, but I just couldn't think of the lyrics.
That's Usher. That song.
The
is
first
Usher.
one. The first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
You know,
wait a
hey,
minute.
you know.
I was like, wait a
He said,
minute.
"Ooh, I grew up with this goddamn line." Usher was in his drop top. It was 7:00 and he was in his drop top cruising the streets. Why? Because he had a real pretty thing that was waiting on him.
And then that song, the Burn song.
Oh yeah. Well, all Usher, come on.
Or the.
Confessions is an
burn.
entirety. The album is the best R&B album I've ever heard.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. He said, "You go learn." Are we good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just go.
Welcome back to User Friendly, the friendliest podcast in the world. It's your boy Squared Hill.
Pablo Trees.
And it's Jason.
How was everybody's week?
It was good. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, it wasn't a really good weekend with the guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I forgot it was Memorial Weekend.
Memorial weekend, yeah.
Yep.
So we had like a little extra day. I had a extra day off.
Yeah. me too.
But it was really good. I enjoyed myself. We did shrooms.
Oh.
Me, Pablo, Matthew, and Junior. We did some shrooms, some chocolate, some
Unexpected.
the blob or whatever it was.
Blob. Yeah.
Yeah, we could get into that in a little bit.
We were high as fuck. It was a
Oh,
good
true.
weekend. Great weekend. It was good.
Yeah. I honestly forgot what I did this weekend. I just felt like I was kind of running around. But
You're a Rex, right?
yeah, I was with Rex. I just
Working on a music video.
Oh yeah. We're just shooting some scenes here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think every time I come here, it's just right after work, so I just remember that instead of the fun times like a couple days ago. But I'm just really broke right now because I had to pay rent and I forgot. I didn't put that into my consideration of my spending habits this month.
You're not broke because you have a home you can go to.
Yep.
And food you can eat.
But
you're just low on funds.
yes.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We all been
I'm
there.
bounce back
Hey, always.
real soon.
Yeah, we bounced back like. Yeah.
What do we bounce back?
I was
like?
trying to think Isn't there like a Big Sean lyric?
Damn Asen. That's what we blaming. That's what we blaming in this situation. But you still had a good time, though, right?
These motherfucking damn anime girls and fucking.
Man, it's starting to heat up in here. What I do this weekend? Just a lot of family time. We got to hang out on Saturday, did the shrooms. Sunday, stayed home. Grilled, just family vibes. Nothing too crazy. But at my job, they actually, someone stole a catalytic converter from a parking lot.
What is that for?
It's a very important part of your car. You can't drive without it.
No. I've actually heard that before. I thought it was some crazy piece to a machine.
It sounds like a time machine.
Dude, that shit sounds like some Jimmy Neutron shit. I know what it is, but like when you said it, it's like you said the whole thing. I'm like, ooh, catalytic converter.
So I guess they're going into the parking lot and like stealing a catalytic converter.
Like out of people's whips?
Out of people's whips.
How does
so
that
imagine that person, they go inside their car, they're getting ready to start it, and that bitch doesn't start.
But you got to think about this, though. Like, I feel like that's not an easy piece to just randomly take out.
They would have to have planned it and then, like, brought, like, an electric saw.
They know who
you got a saw.
That's the crazy, because they know who car they were hitting first.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But why that piece?
I don't know why. Why do people steal anything?
Protect your catalytic converters. They out here stealing shit.
That's
taking things.
That's just crazy, though.
Yeah. We'll see how whatever happens with that. But this is crazy, and it reminds me of, like, just how people, like, have, like, done wrong by me, or, like, just crime in general, especially with, like, everything going on. I feel like crime is at an all-time high. When
I worked for Enterprise, we came back the next day, and the car was on fucking bricks.
Damn.
Like, I promise you, like, they stole like the wheels off the whip.
Holy
shit.
Like,
an Enterprise whip?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, like, left, like, their own shits on there, like, but it wasn't even on there. So, like, they just had them bitches on bricks, like, sitting on bricks. That's like
after, like, whatever you had to do. And then
this was after hours. Like, they did this shit when we left.
Oh.
Came back the next day, that bitch was sitting on
that's
real life bricks.
Crazy thing is, like, I feel like a lot of those are, like, inside jobs, too.
You think so?
I think so.
That's
true. Like.
So, do you think your Cadillac converter is inside job?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. There's some.
That's some
shady looking
shit.
people on my
like,
job.
what the hell?
That shit's crazy. But it's just more stress that my job has. Like, now I got to be worried about my car in the parking lot. Like,
true.
I'm looking for any reason.
Everyone watch out for your Cadillac converters.
For real. They taking everything. They don't care no more.
Yo, that's crazy. He must be really smart, though.
That shit is like...
Whoever did it?
You think that's like 3 to 4 hours worth of work?
I don't think so.
Dude,
I think it's like a quick...
I mean, I feel like for me, when you say catalytic converter, I'm like, yo, that shit's going to take about 5 hours.
I actually remember that term because my dad's car failed the emissions test because of the catalytic converter.
Yeah.
And... yeah, I just remember asking them, like, so how are we going to get this fixed? Like, how long is it going to take? And they're like, oh, yeah, you're going to have to leave it over the shop and blah, blah. So, like, I thought it's like a complicated procedure. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure to those who aren't in the mechanical
Yeah.
automobile world, yes,
shit.
that shit is a goddamn job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you gave that to me as a challenge, like, to where my life was on the line, that shit taking about 5 hours. I ain't going to lie to you.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you guys if you guys have ever had like a crime happen to you. I know when I was in high school, my house got robbed into.
Damn.
And it was kind of my fault because I was hanging around the wrong kids, and I didn't pick up on like the
social cues or like
kind
the
of
cues,
like, you know how when you know you're getting finessed,
or
like
the
I was so
red flags and shit.
I was so innocent back then that I didn't know. And like just recently, I seen this video on TikTok of this guy like about to buy a phone from somebody.
Yeah.
But he had fake cash, and like the guy he was paying attention. He noticed that it was fake cash, so he didn't let go of his phone. They were kind of like tussling around for a little bit, and then the guy just ran away. But
the guy who was about to buy the phone with the fake money.
Yeah, he was kind of like just trying to take the phone, like he was like snatching it, and then the guy was holding on tight, and it didn't work. But I mean, shit like that is just dangerous in general. But yeah, being back in high school, I was just like, I was pretty like naive, you know, and I didn't I didn't pick up on like these people telling me like, oh, what time your parents like come back? Like they were asking me these questions, you know, and like I
was it a group of people?
Yeah.
Oh hell no! I wish I didn't even know you back then, Paul. That should make me wish I was right there.
I know, that was like freshman and sophomore year, and I I was hanging around with the wrong people just to like smoke weed.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I
I
was
feel you
like
though.
going to like these neighborhoods that I shouldn't have been going to.
So if you motherfuckers hear us right now,
Fuck them.
yo,
We're about
nah, we go find you.
They're
We
not doing shit with
we
that
gonna
weed.
find you and we're gonna take your Cadillac converters for
You
real.
go take them shits. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah, but have you guys ever had a situation where you got like?
I mean,
finessed?
yeah, I feel like even like by someone I thought was my friend, I got
Right,
finessed.
same.
Like, and it's like, to me, like, I guess you need the money. Like, fuck it, it's a couple $100s. Like, whatever. Like, if you really need it, because I found out, and I knew for sure I got finessed, and I was just like, bro, like, you know what? It's cool. Like, just take the money.
Damn.
And I still know him to this day. It's just that I just will always remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Pain.
But if it's about like, you know, like weapons or fights and stuff, I've always had like random like people trying to like fight for some reason. Maybe because they think I'm young and like skinny or something. But like,
He said I'm
I'm
old
down.
and skinny.
You know what I'm saying? I'm down.
Jason
It's just
got those
that.
hands.
It's just that like, yeah, I don't know.
Have you gotten in a fight?
Not really, not as much. I've boxed people before, but that's like with gloves and shit.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, nah, I haven't really gotten into a fist fight. But like, I almost got into a fight recently, like a month ago. I was just walking, like right out of work. I had to go to FedEx. This random dude just smacked my phone out of my hand,
What the fuck?
and I picked up my phone and I looked at him. I was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he looks at me, throws down his backpack, and he starts laughing. And he's like, yo, let's fight then. Like, you
Where the
know,
fuck were you at?
I was in the loop.
What the fuck?
I was
Ottoman, boy.
It was literally right outside my work.
That shit is crazy.
And so I had the decision of going to FedEx to complete the job I had to do, or I'm about to fight this guy and I'm not coming back. And then I just ended up being like, yo, you a bitch. And then I just left.
It be people like that, like looking for fights.
Yeah.
It's like you want something to do. And I'm not gonna, I don't know, it'd be weird, bro.
Especially
Like,
when they're drunk. I feel
somebody,
like a lot of
yo,
people
let's
are
fight.
doing
Ottoman, boy.
If I see him, I'm taking his Cadillac converter. Like, hands down.
Yeah, this is the episode.
Catalytic.
Yo, this episode about automobiles today. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I have had like people like try to finesse like more like when I was like younger and shit. I mean, but if anything, and I don't talk about it like too often, like really at all, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like a couple years ago, I don't even know, what was it, like 2018? Probably had to be like 2018. Yeah, I got like, I'm sorry, it's like
It's okay.
just because
It's
I
okay.
don't really be
You
talking
don't-
about this shit.
yeah.
But,
I didn't want to like bring it out of you. But
No, but it's all good. Like, so I got shot in 2018, like a couple of days before my birthday. It was like really like, it was like 2 days before my birthday. I had the whole weekend off. I was very excited. Like, I remember everything like yesterday. But I was just chilling in the crib around like just watching TV and shit. You feel me? It was late night, like 12 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And I hear like a knock on my door, and you know what I'm saying. I know like even by the dude, like I see it even outside like the window, like it's like somebody who's not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? So like bro saying like, yo, like let me in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some like, yo, like it's
I
my
think-
crib. I'm
yeah.
tweaking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm obviously it's not your crib. You know what I mean? And I'm telling him like, bro, like wrong crib. You feel me? Like move on to the next one. But whatever happened, and I mean, I'm skipping parts right now, but like, I'm arguing with this dude, like, while my mom and my sister and my niece are in the crib. But I'm arguing with this dude, and I'm like, at the time, like, I'm in the living room, so like, I'm right next to the door, and my sister's room is like to the right, my mom's room is like down here, and yeah, like this dude, like, I don't know, whatever happened next, I'm arguing with this dude, and I fucking lifted like the blinds, because the blind had like a glass behind it, so I was like, you can see like a little peephole, you know what I'm saying? So I lifted a blind up, and like while this is happening, like all I see is like the next thing I saw, and it was so quick, I didn't even know what the fuck it was, but I realized like it was a barrel, you know. I'm staring in the middle of that bitch. It was a little ass 22, so it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like it was definitely something to do something, but it wasn't like.
I mean, a gun is a gun.
Yeah,
you know?
a gun is a gun. You know what I'm saying? But thank God, whatever. Like I hear like my ears pop, and I like fall to the ground, right? Remind you, this is my first time like talking about this for real. Other people who don't know, I mean, it's really like my homies know, but like other than that, like it's not something I talk about or like try to like talk about. Not because I like have an issue with it or anything, but it's just like one of them. This is one of them things.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
if you
that's
know, you know.
traumatizing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine.
But so I dropped to a knee. I'm like hitting my ears. You know what I'm saying? Like my ears fucking popped, and my sister, like started screaming. You know what I'm saying? And she's looking at me. And I'm like, she started screaming, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So I ran to the bathroom, which is like 2 feet away from where I'm at. I ran to the bathroom, like I'll say like at least like 5 feet away from where I was. It wasn't. I'm not in New York City. God damn it. But so I ran to the bathroom, and this shit was like some real horror movie / like war movie shit. Cause I look in the mirror, and like all I see like now is like fucking blood coming down my face. And I'm like, yo, this the crazy part. While my stupid, I'm thinking, I'm like, no, this nigga shot me in the head. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at it like a TV, like it's like some TV show shit. Like, 'cause I can't believe like that is fucking happening. And I'm like looking at myself and like, yo, like this is like real life. You know what I'm saying? So like my adrenaline is pumping, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and dude is still.
Did you even feel it?
No.
No, right?
Like, and dude is outside my crib still. And he's like, you feel me, like still there. And I'm like, my sister ran to the bathroom and was like just trying to hold like a towel on my head and shit. But I'm like waking up and I'm just like, yo, like, I mean, I even waking up, I hear dude still outside. So my adrenaline, I don't feel shit right now. So I'm like trying to get back out there because I'm like, motherfucker, you're still outside my crib and you done shot. Like at this point, I don't know like what I'm thinking, but I'm like, yo, like, I'm going to attempt to goddamn get you the fuck away from my crib. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, like he comes and police handle it, whatever. But yo, and I ended up getting stitches that same night, coming back home that same night. Woke up that morning, like a couple hours later, like what the fuck?
Damn.
Did the pain come or no?
Yeah, like I felt it like when I woke up and shit. Yeah. But I woke up that next day and yeah, you feel me? Like it was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely like the most craziest experience that happened to me.
It sucks because I feel like these kids, like, they'll do it just to prove something. Like, I feel like that's the only reason that it happened. Like, he was just trying. He either was really tweaking, or he was just trying to like impress some of his homies or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, he's the only one out there too, but it wasn't like it was anybody out there. Like, bro was just out there. You know what I'm saying? And I never seen Buddy in my life, so it wasn't like this is like a thing like to where I said something. It was just like an all around, and I was at the crib, which makes it even more crazy. And I was very thankful to like even be there too, cause I just came back a couple hours, like, you know what I'm saying? I came back before. And I think I'm pretty sure I was with y'all. But, like, if I would have came back, like, later, you know what I'm saying? Or even, like, anything, like, that shit could have been, like, anybody in my crib. So I'm, like, at that point, I think I woke up, like, or realized that even, like, the next couple times down, like, yo, like, I'm happy. Like, I'm not happy it happened, but I'm happy, like, at least it was me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm good with it. Because if it was, like, I mean, anybody, like, my mom, my sister, my niece, like, that shit would have been, like, fucking like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I would have been thinking, or like how like I would have been like moving or anything, but yeah, that shit was crazy, you know. But fuck it, God is better. You feel me? Definitely ain't no shit, but shit happens. It's definitely the craziest thing that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely. I don't know. I'm so thankful you're still good. Like, I remember you called me and I was just like, what are you even talking about?
I didn't even believe that shit.
Yeah, it was like
I sent them in a group chat. I was like, yo,
that's fucking crazy.
I sent it to the group chat. I'm like, yo, I just got shot. I'm good though. I love y'all.
Like, what
it was
the
something like,
fuck?
Because it's like unexpected. You can't even.
Hey man, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it actually grazed my head. So it grazed the top of my head.
You lost the dread.
I lost the dread. So thank God for my hair. Very crazy story, but like, thank God like for that, because I literally just
that's
in the hospital
crazy.
they just lifted it up and I had a fucking like a dread covered in blood.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was my longest one. One of my longest ones.
Wow.
They cut it.
It grazed your head. Yeah. That's crazy. So like, it went like right past,
bro. Like, right through my shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I thought my hair was never gonna grow back. I was actually very sad. I had like a little bald spot. Nobody really knows I always have my hair up, but I didn't think my hair has grown back now.
Nice.
And I have a dread there now. I've replaced the dread, and it's actually the healthiest dread on my head. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah. I'm not saying that my hair's not healthy, but I'm saying as far as like that shit started from the very bottom. Like I grew my hair out like from a fro, so like this one started like really from like the root and went up. So very crazy shit, man. Very crazy shit. But like I said, God is better. So yeah. You know, fuck them.
I'm glad that you're able to talk about it freely now. You know, I know that's something very sensitive to you, and I wanted you to speak on it for sure, just to like let people know what we've been through. You know, I'm sure like throughout this whole podcast, we're gonna talk about more traumatizing stuff that's happened to us.
Yeah, and it's not like I didn't want to talk about it, but I think it was just like more that it was like presented, and I didn't really like, and I was just like, damn, because I haven't talked about it before. So even in the beginning, I'm like, like, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Everything that has happened, I'm still here. I'm blessed immensely. You know what I'm saying? I got my family, I got my homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, just everybody who cares about me is around me, and it means more than anything, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have been, like, easily just, like, taken away, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
we chosen, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here on the friendliest podcast in the world, you know what I'm saying? We here.
Yeah.
That also makes me think of, like, everything that I went through with, like, acid and stuff and how you were, like, right by my side the whole time. Yeah, I guess we kind of spoke on it earlier, but me and Squared, we took shrooms. I never had a bad experience off shrooms.
For
sure. That's crazy, bro.
I feel like every time I tell somebody that story, they be doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like even though like I've known you only for this short period of time, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
just like
I wouldn't want to be nowhere else but here right now. I promise you. Like when I ate food, like even like that, I'm like, ooh, this shit tastes fire. Like boy,
it wasn't your time yet.
You know, I ain't leaving this bitch till I get my millions.
Yes,
After that, Lord can take me.
Oh yeah.
But, but I ain't leaving this bitch without like what I think like what I know I want. You know what I'm saying? After that, like I want to build what I'll build, and then like you feel me. But until that, the show go keep going.
It's gonna be a long time from now, bro. We're gonna live forever. But,
yeah. Sorry, what were you saying about the?
No, well, that reminded me. A lot of times when people do you wrong, I had learned to. Like if someone finesse me, it's kind of like they're buying their way out of my life because I'd rather just whatever let them get away with that than try and like do something bad to them because it's just like bad karma, you know. They're gonna get theirs in the end, and like yeah, you might have took like a few hundred from me, but you missed out on like the millions we could have made together like in the future. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
I just wanted to say that we're making
Damn,
we're making real money.
Yeah.
But yeah, over the weekend, me and Squared, we took psychedelics, shrooms.
Groovy, wavy, baby.
We got in touch with our third eye.
Your other self. Your other self.
No,
shit.
you know, shrooms are very like controversial, and just psychedelics in general. I wanted to speak on it a little bit, maybe give some of our like worst experiences, best experiences.
Yeah. How many times have you done shrooms, or I guess psychedelics?
Too many to count.
Damn.
It probably, yeah. And the thing is, like, I feel like since shrooms are like from the earth, you could do them a little bit more than
What is it? What?
than like man-made stuff, than like
You think so?
acid and like
Sure.
you know what I'm saying, like synthetic drugs.
I get what you're saying, but shrooms like literally like poisons you and shit.
Yeah, but so does anything else that's trying to clear your system. Like if you're
Yeah.
trying to take a green smoothie, that shit's gonna poison. Like it's gonna go
Or,
right
like,
through you. You know what I'm
change.
saying?
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like that, but like on a larger scale, it's almost like a cleansing feeling. Like you end up feeling exhausted, but at peace. I don't know.
So you could say your experience in psychedelics for sure, in a sense.
I think in shrooms, I know how to handle it.
Okay.
There's certain moments where I end up like needing to take it, like needing to sit down or like catch my breath and stuff. But I would say with shrooms, but not with acid. I don't feel like I'll ever do acid again. I had a pretty bad experience.
Yeah.
I think that might be. It's too long of a story. I mean, I don't know. Do you have any questions about acid, or like, have you ever taken it?
I've done shrooms like maybe like 5 times, and I've done acid maybe like 3 times, like
Okay.
3 to 4 times.
Were they similar to you, or?
It's hard to say because I don't really like doing psychedelics anymore.
Mm.
Just because I feel like I know what it feels like to take too much, in a sense.
Yeah.
Like the first time I tried shrooms, I think I took like an 1/8, and that was
That's a large amount. I think
too much.
What they
bro.
suggest is like half an eighth first, right?
Yeah, bro. I would even start at like 1 gram or something, or like 1.5. Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah. Like microdosing too is also a big.
Yeah,
like it's
so
pretty popular now.
the first time I did shrooms, like I thought like, I don't know why, like I thought 1 second I'm looking at my hands, the next second I'm on the phone with someone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was fucked up. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting on the bed. And
No,
I'm
you
just
be
like,
having different. I feel like when you're like even having these like going through these moments is how I think about it is different episodes in like a short time. So this is like a full like I think about it like as kind of like a full TV show to like where 30 minutes you're doing this, but then all of a sudden like I feel like even when we went to because we went to a restaurant while we did it, so we were at a Thai
hell
restaurant.
no.
So we were in the restaurant while this shit was starting.
Yeah, that's how you know we're kind of like a little bit more experienced that we can handle ourselves in public situations.
No, I just feel like with psychedelics, I can't handle myself no matter like what in public. Like I was at a Walgreens in the line to check out like to grab a drink or something.
Yeah.
And I was peeking during like in line, and I was just like, bro, like
Well, yeah,
I can't like
having to do something that you don't want to do, like being in line, probably sucks. But yeah, we were at the restaurant.
Yeah,
we were having good conversations.
And then after that, we left. But when we left, we went there when it was still light out, and when we left, it was dark. So I feel like even from walking there to like sitting down and eating, and then to like walking, you know what I'm saying, walking back
like
out, it was a different. It was like 3 episodes in that short time, and it's all like even the walk back to Matt's crib was like longer than it was. You know what I'm saying? Than it normally should be to me, but like not in a bad way.
Because altogether, I think the majority of people say it lasts 6 hours. I know Squared will say that it lasts the whole night. Like
that shit lasts till you go to sleep.
Until you go to sleep.
I won't even go to sleep.
I've had it where I've come down like if I do it really early in the day, I'm good by the night, you know. But yeah, I understand what you mean about like different episodes. Everything's like its own story, and like you're going through like all these like journey. Like, it sounds more like I'm making it more romantic than it is, but it's like what I love about it is you learn a lot about yourself, and like it almost puts everything that you need to pay attention to in front of you.
Yeah, that is true, but it's like a rude way of saying it though.
It is?
I mean, because like first of all, it's so exhausting afterwards.
Yeah.
And like not only you're like mentally tired, you're like physically tired, and you're like, and I feel like that initial thought of like realization and like the realness of things and reality, it like I feel like for some people it might be so harsh, like that difference, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. One big thing I've learned, like just doing psychedelics, just somewhat harder drugs, you know, Molly, etc. They say like it takes from tomorrow. So you almost have to be willing to get rid of your next day too. So it's not only you know what I'm saying? Like it takes the energy that you'll have from the next day.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it gives it to you at that moment. But you gotta know that a crash is coming eventually, or you gotta know that you need that rest the next day.
Yeah,
like
and
you say you wouldn't want to go back to work on that.
No,
you definitely need a rest.
I gotta be like, yo, I need like 2 days off.
Yeah. No, I feel that
I can't
though.
go back to work like this day. And I did that shit. I did that shit before, and I felt terrible. I was like, yo, I feel like ass right now.
Yeah.
You need that extra day of recovery.
And I would recommend turning off your phone because I've made some bad decisions.
Have you?
Oh.
Yeah, on shrooms though, like tripping, just balls.
One decision that
but it was the thing, like I didn't even mean to call people. That's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my finger just already hit the button, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like in those moments, I've always found myself being more not saying more confident, like, but I'm like, yo, like this is what I'm calling for.
Yeah,
this is how I feel.
Right.
But I'm not saying no bad.
No,
I'm just like, yo, like
it gets rid of your inhibition.
No, but
you feel me? It gets rid of my scariness to not say it, like to not have said it before.
It was just my first time though. That time I took an eighth.
Yeah.
Like all at once. I had no expectations.
No, you were high as shit.
Dude, I was gone. I was not here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like those phone calls, like it was just bad. But it was kind of funny thinking about it now, I guess.
I remember specifically when I was on acid, like Squared was trying to stop me. He was trying to take the phone away from me. I was calling someone that I shouldn't have been calling.
I was like, what? Stop.
And I felt so bad.
Yeah.
But
telling you, turn off your phone, man.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
You should be, not only just because of that, but because you should live in the moment and try to experience as much as you can.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because you could get stuck on your phone. Like, if you're on
dude.
Adderall and you get on your phone, you'll be on there
it's
even
the
longer
worst.
than like. But I like that we're like being open about it. I want us to have more conversations. Like, it's not so scary. It's not so forbidden. Our families
I
probably
mean,
look at
that's
it
the
like,
thing. I've had good trips for sure.
Yeah.
I've microdosed acid before too, which is
okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't for a long period of time, but I would do it and do normal activities.
Mm-hmm.
because you wouldn't feel like any crazy effect. I just felt a lot of energy without any crash. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it felt good. But, yeah, I mean, I've definitely had my bad trips too, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's it's always like a learning experience, and I try to have this conversation with my parents sometimes when
No, hell no.
they're not going.
No, hell no.
Like, I'm able to tell my mom, like, my mom knows about, like, I mean, even, like, me smoking weed and shit like that, but, like, I feel like I'm not want to have that conversation with her. I mean, because I don't know, I feel like weed's enough. I don't ever want to really have that conversation with her unless, like, I don't know, one day, maybe, like, one day, like, when we're good and we're, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But she knows.
like, but I don't tell her about, like, yo, I did shrooms. She'll probably be looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was like.
Because they have such a different perspective on it, and they grew up thinking it was, like, terrible, right?
But if she listens to this, then Mom, I did
He's
shrooms
okay.
plenty of times.
He hasn't
Plenty of times.
But I love you. I mean, I love myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting, and no one's.
I mean, the thing is that
No one's
like my parents think weed is even bad,
Right,
like
right.
so bad.
Mhm.
So to think about like a different type of like level of drug, they're just like, bro, like, you know.
Yeah, and then that's what they say, right? That it's a gateway drug, and I can't even disprove that. It might have been.
It might have been.
I
Fuck
mean,
yeah, I don't
I
know.
like to smoke weed when I got the shrooms. Like when I am.
No,
like,
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's a
I ain't gonna lie to you. One day, this was during my bad trip too. It was we were in the city at Millennium Park.
Yeah.
It was a terrible day. I promise you, it was like the worst. And I didn't have any weed on me that day either. This is the first time I ever wanted to like smoke. And I saw this dude smoking the cigarette. And I mean, you know, I'm just looking at the bitch like, yo, that bitch looked fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I never felt that way, but I never.
You said a cigarette?
Yeah, and I don't
Oh,
smoke
true.
cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, did you smoke it though?
I did not smoke. I mean, no, I didn't ask him for it. But I was just looking at it like, damn, like I don't have no weed. I need something to smoke. But that was the only day I'm like,
You're
damn.
like fiending. One big thing that I noticed with shrooms is that if you see somebody doing something, you're gonna want to do it too. Like if I see Squared playing with like a Rubik's Cube, I'll be like waiting for my turn. You know, like I gotta do it if I see him do it because I want to experience like what he's experiencing.
That's
know?
funny.
So maybe you were getting that feeling like, oh, you wanted to smoke just because you saw that guy smoke.
Oh, I definitely wanted to smoke prior to that, but then I saw him.
True.
I'm like, damn,
True.
that bitch look fire.
Well, what to say? I used to smoke cigarettes like for a long time.
Yeah.
But I quit for a while too. But cigarettes with shrooms and shit. Cigarettes were amazing on shrooms. Like cigarettes were already good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. But on shrooms, it felt like
It was probably-
fresh
I probably
air,
saw you that
bro.
It was probably Jason I saw.
Maybe. I don't think we even knew each other back then, did we?
Hey, nope.
I mean, I was around the city a lot.
It was probably you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, but yeah, cigarettes are bad though. No one should be smoking that shit. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. I mean, off topic though. Would you date a girl who smokes cigarettes?
We had this conversation.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but
Damn.
I think I told you that.
Oh yeah.
wouldn't.
Oh, I actually do remember now.
Did we?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
because he was like, "What if Georgia Smith smokes
Oh,
cigarettes?"
yeah. What did I say? Did I say yes?
No, you said no,
Oh,
and it was
Well,
Rihanna.
I'll stick with that.
Oh no, it was
No.
Rihanna. Yeah.
Rihanna.
Oh no, I didn't say no for Rihanna.
Yeah, you did.
Let's go. I wish we could rewind. Like,
Well, the listeners can. I want to say it's episode 4. I think it was like the Horcrux episode.
if it was Rihanna, look, if I don't know what it is, I change my statement because I would, but I would be like, yo, like you don't got to do this. You know what I'm saying? I would try to talk her out of it, but
I mean, would you guys suggest like shrooms or other psychedelics to, people who haven't tried it? Because I feel like it's kind of like a scary thought at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is you got to have a somewhat clear mindset. Maybe not. If you're too stressed, don't do it. If you have something that's like bothering you, probably don't do it. But if you feel like you're good, you're happy, you should try it.
you don't think that's hard to tell though? Like, cause sometimes like, I mean, even like we can be okay. We could be like, I feel okay, but like something like, and that's what I always think about too. I'm like, damn, is it like, I don't know. Is it something like that will come out from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can think everything on the surface, everything is all smooth, but I don't know. I feel like it's just taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like just also, I mean, being in a good
I get
spirit,
it,
but
yeah.
also just taking a chance too.
Maybe try to take like a look at your life and see what you have going for you, and like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you go at it with like hella bills, like you have problems at home, problems with your girl, like this is all stuff that you're gonna be thinking about. I don't know. Yeah, I guess who's to say? Some people do hide their emotions, and
I would say the risk was worth the reward for us. I had a pretty good time.
the thing is like, it's a ignorance is bliss thing. Also, I look at a lot of my friends who don't smoke, who don't do psychedelics, and they seem content with their lives. You know, they seem like
Yeah.
they don't even need it. They seem like maybe sometimes on edge, but I think it's very contradictory when they're blacking out at the club, when they're drinking hella fucking bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see any drug better than the other, and I definitely don't think alcohol is good for you. I think psychedelics are probably healthier for you than alcohol. That shit's ruining your liver, you know what I'm saying? I drink myself, but it's do you guys?
Well, I count alcohol as a drug too, but
Yeah.
I don't drink, so it's like no one's gonna say shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like everybody has their thing. It's a vice for everybody. I mean, yeah, that's simple as it could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has something. Everybody, I mean, more of the other. You know, I don't drink. I'm not a everyday or every weekend drinker, but I do drink. You know what I'm saying? But I like to smoke more. I would say that's more of my thing than anything. But everybody has their own thing.
Yeah,
so
I guess I'm thinking about like my parents in general. Like they would have been fine if I was just drinking at parties every weekend, but if they found out I smoked weed, they would have been
like life
you know
is
what
over
I'm saying?
type
Like,
shit.
yeah, like you have no character. Like they'll tell me all this shit. It's like,
Yeah, that is nuts.
I don't know. I think they should put weed and alcohol on the same level.
Yeah, but
That's
weed,
like a good start.
but the liver, you need your liver.
You do.
You need your liver. I feel like that's the only thing that makes a little difference. Like, I've never heard of nobody. We've never heard anybody dying of a weed overdose, you know, or anything like that. But you've heard like of like even like alcohol poisoning. Like, that shit is serious. I'm not down in it either. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just drinking goddamn yesterday, the day before that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like the heatness
All
definitely
right.
affects me.
Bump, 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 bump.
It's snack time.
Yeah.
It's
Snack time?
Was it snack time?
Wait.
I thought that's what you're doing the jingle for.
Yeah, I was, but
Ooh.
I have a question for you. Do you know what time it is?
Of course I know what time it is, Jason. It's snack time.
It's snack time.
It's snack
It's
time.
snack time. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
snack time.
we need to rate these. I never had these before, but they look delicious.
Baby bunt. What?
These are called baby bunts.
Baby bunts.
You know, hostess with the mostest. I've never been disappointed, but we'll give it a shot.
Hey.
Have you guys had they're called like the snow balls?
Yeah, I do not like
I've
the
seen
coconut.
those.
You don't like coconut?
I don't like the coconut flakes.
I love.
Well, you put me
coconut.
onto the zebras. I think those are hostess as well.
Yeah. Or yeah, Little Debbie's, same thing.
Say, you know. Nah,
Anime
cakes,
or not anime?
Yeah, little zebra cakes are a little Debbie. You're right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, come on. I would be lying if I said this wasn't a 10 out of 10. This is an easy one.
It's also cheesecake flavored for the people at home.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. That was surprising. I like it.
Me too.
And they're new too. Hostess after how many years of service? I don't know how long you guys been around, but I know it's been a long time since.
Oh, these are like new.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to y'all. Great, innovative way. Nothing but cake still got y'all beat. But you know, this is a nice little attempt at a buntini.
Nothing nice. What'd you say?
I said,
What kind of cakes?
nothing but cake.
Oh, they said nothing nice cakes.
Mm-mm.
Nothing nice.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Whoa. I'm gonna give it a.
Really sweet.
Yeah, it is really sweet. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Let's go.
I'm gonna give it a realist. I'm gonna give it an 8 too. I'm not gonna say 10 out of 10 because what is perfect?
Yeah.
I mean, that day that Darwin came was pretty perfect.
Yeah, that was
That was
true.
a- that was-
That was like a dream. Shout out to Darwin.
Shout out to Darwin.
Shout out to Darwin.
Those knockers. Nice set of knockers.
Cracklings
The what?
and the cracklings.
Oh yeah. Have you guys watched Stranger Things? Are you guys caught up?
I finished it yesterday.
Me too. I finished it the other day.
Now I feel lost
Why?
because I went on Netflix last night to see like what to watch before bed, and I had
Oh.
nothing to watch.
Yeah, no.
That
Give
was
us
shitty.
suggestions. Eventually, we're gonna make a Discord so we could talk to y'all and you guys could interact with us more.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, I finished it yesterday.
Nice.
I haven't watched since like the second season,
So you don't really care for it? We could talk about it.
Yeah.
Nice.
but
I feel like we never get to talk about it.
yeah.
'Cause we never
Wait, but what is it? A fresh show? Are we spoiling anything?
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well,
Wow. Ugh.
spoiler alert. All right, go ahead.
Now I'm really just trying to figure out if Ella's gonna kill the
I mean, what did you think about the season in general?
number one. I think it was great. I think it was amazing. I kept wanting more, and then when I found out that they were gonna leave it at that, I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, but it's coming back July
Yeah.
July 1st.
In a month or so. What did you think?
Oh,
I
like
think it was
like a
really
whole new
good. Like as
season?
far as like even like gory shit, like yo, it got real.
I
it
think
turned up
Mike's
this
bitch
season.
ass has to tell Ella that he loves her.
It's been a lot of bitch assness happening. Mike was doing a lot of bitch ass shit.
I want to see the painting.
Damn, what's Lucas? Lucas was also
Oh yeah, his trifling ass.
yeah, he was doing a lot of bitch ass shit. You feel me? And I hate to say that, brother. I hate to say that, brother.
It's okay. I don't even remember the characters. To be honest.
I'm just talking. I'm talking about he's a young black man. I'm like I hate to say it.
Oh,
I hate
like
to say it, but it was crushing me what he was doing. It was actually abominable. 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 Yes. Prancing and dancing. But yeah, I mean overall it was good part one of the season. Very. I mean even like the music, everything about it was fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's been good. I don't know. I feel like we'll have to go to a whole next episode to even
I guess we'll wait till
talk about more shit. But
yeah.
I enjoyed the season, so it's part one of the season. So
I've been watching that. I've been watching Young Rock. Have you guys watched? Squared has. You know a little bit about it.
yes,
It's just like a docuseries on The Rock, but it's like more of a comedy. It's pretty funny.
It's
I watched the whole first and second season. I've been watching a lot.
It's with The Rock though as himself.
No, it's with the actor who plays like The Rock.
Okay.
But it cuts back to The Rock. Like it goes from past tense to present tense. Well, not even present tense, future tense, because he's running for president.
Oh, so it's like a
in
fiction-
2032.
What?
So it is a fiction. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
he's
it has-
actually gonna do that shit. That shit's gonna
it
be
has
crazy.
real aspects.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Dwayne Johnson,
Hey,
you are crazy.
I'll let him be my president. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Maybe he's for the people and shit.
Yeah.
He's a people's champ.
He doesn't have any hair to lose or to turn white. I feel like that'd be. I want a bald president.
He's not 80.
2032. Wow.
I could see it. Randall Park is in it. Very hilarious. Asian
Shout
man.
out. Yep. Yep. Let's go.
Have you ever seen Will You Be My Maybe? It's like
I
a
feel
love
like I
movie.
have.
It's so good.
It's
so
on
funny.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say one of my top. I'm gonna put that shit in my top.
Keanu
top
Reeves
10
is in it.
for sure. I gotta put it in my top 10.
I think I have seen
romantic comedy.
It was good, bro.
Shit was fire.
I love the tennis ball scene and like how he's rapping on stage, all cool. Like we should rap like that.
Cool.
Next episode. And then have you guys been watching anything recently or not really?
Nah.
Other than
Busy.
like Stranger Things, I watched. I feel like I've really said all the shows I watched like
Yeah.
a couple episodes ago.
I just watch hella TV, hella movies, but I've just seen the XXX Tentacion documentary. And
You be watching everything.
yeah, I got hella. I don't know, but I do a lot too. It's like
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
having
yeah.
stuff in the background and then
Yeah.
like looking at it every now and then.
Yeah. I just get distracted sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, like too easily.
I can see that. Me too. Yeah, I've definitely watched too much.
Yeah.
But his documentary was very interesting. He was fighting like a domestic abuse case, and it brings me back to like the Gunna and Thug situation, because it's like, does the art and the music, like, does it separate the human being kind of and how they're gonna be remembered? And
I mean, I feel like it should be,
yeah,
because we have to view it that way as like normal people. Like, we can't always believe like, oh, this guy's actually like doing what he says, and like song, like entertainment. It's like music is entertainment, like, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. So I feel like it shouldn't. I mean, I know like other rappers, I'm sure, like, you know, they've gotten charged for their lyrics and stuff too, like against court. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. His music was amazing.
Yeah, for
And he made amends, or his mom made amends with the girl. Yeah, it's wild how he said he took some acid and was able to talk to demons that told him that the specific day, well, not the specific day, but like that he'll die before 21 and it'll be from a gunshot. Like, he goes into that.
What?
Yeah, like he's being interviewed and stuff.
Really?
So like exactly what he like predict. I don't even what he predicted or what he said someone told him happened.
That's kind of spooky.
It is dark.
Watch it though; it's a really good documentary. Just seeing how much that song "Look at Me" blew up.
Yeah.
Like, he got out of jail and he was on. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. I believe in ghosts. I believe in the devil. Last time we tried to talk
I
about
definitely
this,
say like more, not even go like just spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm scared.
yeah, but like as far as that, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what's crazy? When I was younger, my dad used to sit me and my sister in front of the TV and like make us watch like the top 10 scariest places in the world, or like these, you know what I'm saying? All like this ghost, like that used to come on like TLC, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like these random ass channels. They used to be like, or like these horror, like these ghost stories, or like these all this other shit. But I mean, even like that shit got me aware, and that's what I feel like he was trying to do. But it was still like, yo, this shit is very intense for like me being young. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in that bitch like, damn, like what the fuck? But I mean, like I can acknowledge that I definitely believe like in spirits, good and bad. Yeah, that shit is real.
Yeah, the first like scary movie that I seen when I was younger was Final Destination, and my parents forced me to watch it.
What?
They thought I was too old to not be able to watch it. I think I might have been like 13 or something. It's pretty old to like not watch a scary movie, right? Or is
Yeah,
that
I would
pretty
say
recent?
I don't know.
13, yeah.
I just never had
Like
anyone,
to be scared of a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no one really forced me to watch
yeah.
like a scary movie.
Nah, like I remember I was sitting there and my parents were like, "Look at the TV." And I was
Hell
like,
no.
covered
What the
my eyes.
Damn.
Maybe on some
Who
like,
said that? Your mom could have did that.
probably my dad. Like,
Oh,
don't
I
be,
was like, no. Ooh.
probably like don't be scared, or like stop being scared. Like,
What?
you're not a little kid anymore. I don't know.
That's crazy.
How they say it?
I wouldn't even be able to tell
I
you.
thought you.
You're not a little kid anymore.
No, I was gonna say how you said it before. You said, "Look at it." Hell no.
It's just crazy because now that I have a son, I'm trying to like figure out what's the right amount of violence and scary stuff that he can handle, because it interests him, and he's got these like videos that he watches on YouTube that are so creepy, but it's like the norm for these kids now.
Are you sure?
Like fucking Huggy Wuggy and Siren Head. You know, my parents out there, they know what I'm talking about.
It's some damn Suggy Wuggy.
Nah,
Huggy Wuggy.
Huggy Wuggy.
It's like this blue creature with big ass teeth, and he's like smiling, and he's like skinny.
it's so weird.
It's very weird.
I don't like that.
I know, dude, and I have to like restrict his tablet time, and if it starts to look a little too creepy, I just take the tablet away from him. But like, this is only gonna make him want it more. Like if I take it away from him, he's gonna be like interested in it.
You
know?
gotta find
Like, what's
something.
the right?
Yeah, you gotta. I think like it would be best. Well, if it was me, I would try to like just try to get something else that's as interesting as that to him, but just a different vibe. But like that shit is scary to me because
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when I was young, I didn't like that shit, but I don't like that kind of stuff right now either, or like normally.
Mm-hmm. No, I love scary movies now.
Oh,
I
true.
love the adrenaline it gives you. Like you're at the edge of your seat. I like being scared. It's like cool, and I even tell people like I love nightmares. Like if I get to have a nightmare, I know it's gonna be like creative as fuck, and I'm just amazed that I could even think of something like that. Like it's like a scary movie to me, you know.
But
like,
you don't like believe the scary movie. Like,
no,
oh, true.
I
Because
don't
I
believe
believe it, and I'm just like, bro, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I don't believe it, but I hit one of those.
Nah.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
know, it's like a damn. Ooh, it got me. All
nah,
right.
I look at it like these. I look at it like these writers and these directors are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at it like a work of art. Like especially Jordan Peele, like just how the emotion that he can
I've
make
watched
you feel,
those,
you know?
yeah. But that's my maximum extent. You feel me?
You know what helps me get through these movies too? Also imagining that in my situation, in my real life situation of myself being a black man, what would I do in these situations? Why the fuck would I have done that? I would have just left the house. I would have, after a day of being there, I would have been like, yo, all right, well, it's time to go. Or I would move my family out. We're not going to stay in this house with the damn demon. Or with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of imagine myself in these situations and laugh my way through the scary movies, you know? But I'll definitely get like, if I jump, I jump. But I'll be like, damn, like.
No, that shit's real, bro.
It's weird that we like adrenaline every now and then. Like we like that feeling that we get on a roller coaster. It's like this forbidden, like weird feeling. Because being a human is exhausting.
It is.
Do you think that's why that guy threw the cake on the Mona Lisa
I don't.
painting?
I think that was in protest for something.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but that guy's a dumbass.
Yeah, what was the story behind that?
I believe someone at the Lou dressed up as a disabled person, got in a wheelchair to get past like security, so they wouldn't like think anything of it.
I heard it was a woman. They were dressed as a woman.
They're dressed as a disabled woman.
But it was just like a guy? Like
Yeah, it was just a guy. So he jumps over the border, he throws cake on it, and then security.
Where does he even get the cake from? He
probably
carried a
held
cake
it.
inside?
If you're like an old lady,
not
they
gonna lie
probably
to you,
don't
that
think
shit
anything
is
twice.
hilarious.
That's funny as fuck.
It's like, what the fuck?
And then he just threw the cake on the painting.
Yeah, but luckily the Mona Lisa had a glass over it.
Oh.
So I don't know if he knew, but it just got all over
shit.
shit
I mean,
funny as fuck.
that's still kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Now somebody's got to clean it.
Do you think he's going to prison for that?
That's the question, because it's like, how much is vandalism really gonna? I mean, it's not even vandalism. It's just like something that you could clean. You know, like will that hold up in court?
Yeah, but I'm sure because you're on like a property, you're on somebody else probably vandalizing the property.
He might get like a fine. I don't think.
Yeah, but that shit is hilarious though.
Yeah.
Shout out to bro.
It definitely got people's attention, so it did the job. I wonder, but I don't even know what he was protesting. Like, how does defacing one of the most famous paintings in the world like
just
help your cause?
Just getting a cake in that bitch and throwing it. Hey, fuck it. You feel me?
That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Did you guys see that guy get his ass beat at the airport?
Yeah, the security guard.
Yeah.
Oh.
The person for United, right?
Yeah.
That like checks your bags. The person that checks your bags.
Uh-huh.
He got into it with like this football fighter. This football player.
Football fighter.
Well, he was a fighter.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Yeah, he
clip,
beat his
actually.
ass.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was just like a quick one, like 2 punches too.
Yeah, I mean he fell on the thing. He fell on the damn.
Yeah.
He tripped over the damn.
Someone said
shit.
it would have been so funny if he landed on the conveyor belt and like started moving.
Shit.
Yeah, but he fell over. Yeah, bro, definitely got them bitches. He received them bitches.
Yeah.
He received them.
He looked like he was tweaking. I think he started the fight too.
That's crazy though.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
At the end of the XX Tentacion documentary, there's the True Love song that came out with Kanye. Have you guys heard it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I have.
Maybe Rex could play a little bit right here.
Yeah, okay.
So he has a line that says,
Maybe it's
when I pick them
copyright.
up, I feel like they borrowed. When I got to return them, scan them like a barcode. And he's talking about his kids. And that leads me to think, like, since me and Daisy are separated, yeah, like, that really, like, almost made me cry. Just the idea that I'm always going to have to be returning Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always borrowing him. But then I started to feel more a little bit at peace because it's like, we're almost borrowing everybody. Like, I'm borrowing you guys right now. We're borrowing everybody's time, you know? Everyone's got to live their own life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just something to think about. Like, just, I never grew up with separated parents. I don't know what it's like. But
Right.
I think it does, I don't know. I don't want it to affect him. I don't want him to feel like one house is better than the other. I don't want him to feel like his Christmases might be better at my house than at her house. You know what I'm saying? Like, or vice versa. And
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to want his mom every now and then too, you know. It's just crazy. I guess I need to talk to the dads about this.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I mean, so-
If there's any dads out there, you know, feel free to DM me. We'll talk it out.
Oh, yes. Let's get a group session going. I'll host it.
Daddy daycare.
Daddy daycare.
Daddy daycare.
I'm enjoying it with Fiji.
With user
Shout out
friendly.
Fiji. He just dropped a song for his son too.
Most Day. Flex up do the most day.
Say.
Oh, bro. Shout out to nephew.
I actually got to see the Mona Lisa when I went to Europe back in it was like a graduation trip that I had with my grandparents and my family, and we all took like a 4-day country tour. But I want to say I was like 13, 14, and I hate how little I cared about this. Like, since I was with my family, I thought it was the most boring thing ever, and I wish I had my friends there. And then I remember specifically always wearing my headphones and listening to music while I was walking the streets of Europe. So it's kind of like, damn, like I wish I would have took it all in more. But it's hard to appreciate things at that age. Yeah.
Is it as small as they say? The painting.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Damn.
Somebody.
But I was small, you know?
They threw a cake.
It probably
at that
looks
bitch.
even smaller now.
They probably
Damn.
threw you think, what kind of cake do you
Yeah,
think it
I was
Do you
just
think
about
it
to
was
say.
Do you think it was a square cake?
Yeah, somebody took their time to bake that.
You think so? Oh,
I mean,
yeah, I guess
somebody
so.
definitely did, regardless of whether it's bought or not.
Yeah.
Somebody baked that cake.
It's crazy.
And
Who would know that it would end up on
where is that at? What country is that at?
Paris, France?
So it's some good cake.
Definitely.
It's in
probably.
France.
Petty.
Oh shit.
It was definitely vanilla, white cake.
Yeah.
For sure.
He said you get this one. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, do you guys have any questions?
Yeah. So someone had asked me, when is it the right time to put your foot down in a relationship? As far as like,
Well, actually, sorry. Can we start over?
yeah.
That part.
Should we say question time?
Da-na-na.
Question
Dun, dun,
time.
dun,
Question
dun,
time.
dun.
Question time.
Da-na-na.
Question time.
Dun, dun, dun,
We got some
dun.
questions. Yeah, some questions.
Mm-hmm.
We got some
Some
questions.
questions.
Yeah,
I like that one.
All right.
All right.
So someone had asked, when you're in a relationship, when is it, when is too much, I wish I wrote it down. Someone had asked,
When enough is enough.
when is enough when it comes to your relationship and your partner's insecurities?
Mm.
Have you guys had situations where you've had to put your foot down and let these women know?
I mean, I just feel like nowadays it's just more about like someone who actually like would care at that time
Yeah.
about someone else's self-being. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I guess for the people I've dated like in the past, like it's just like, I don't know, it just wasn't like, I guess compatible at that time.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I forgot the question completely.
No, that was pretty good. everybody grows differently.
Yeah,
Everybody's
exactly.
at different levels.
And at different times as well. So
Not even levels, just like chapters, phases. You got to go through like a bunch of bullshit to get to what's really important in these relationships, right? What about you, Squares?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I feel like it's definitely something like
Something's
something you grow into, but I don't feel like it's even about like putting your foot down. It's just like, I mean, it's putting your foot down as far as what though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess it's like reassuring them, but also telling them not to bring it back up.
nah, because I feel like, but people are like creatures of habit. So like, if you feel insecure about this, like, just because I'm like, yo, like, you shouldn't feel like this doesn't mean you're not gonna feel like that again. I can tell you in the moment and reassure you. I can definitely like always like reassure, and I do that. I reassure, but I feel like even like I don't know, because everybody has insecurities, you know what I'm saying? But it's just about like what you like really let show like in the moment, and the relationships is different because you and this person are with each other all the time, so you guys see each other's like insecurities. So I don't know, it's crazy. You feel me? Like it's something I feel like it's just always gonna be always have to reassure. That's just some like constant shit. Like you're always gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's never ending. But I feel like you should do that. Like that's something like you should do. And people forget to do that. But I feel like that's something like that is important about like being in a relationship, because it's also gonna be it's gonna come with what it comes with, but too like you always gonna have to reassure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always gonna be something.
Yeah, I think you also have to be ready to be able to invest that much time and like have patience for that a lot of times. Yeah, it just takes time. People take it lightly. I saw somebody tweet today that like, can we normalize having 2 boyfriends? Like, girl, you're tweaking. It's hard enough to have one. Like,
bless the wicked, goddamn it.
Yeah. Did you guys have any questions?
Yeah, I had a question. What is your worst diner service story?
Squared.
That look. What is that?
From the pizza. No. From the pizza that took forever. But I guess that's not dining.
What did I get?
It took forever for your pizza, so you got a free drink.
Oh, yeah, but they ended up giving my money back.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they gave me a large drink, so I wasn't mad. And I still got the food. So.
Nah, but that's not a dinner.
I don't really have any like.
Oh, I have one.
What?
Back when we were like in high school, and I was dating. She came too, and we were all at sushi.
Wait, what?
So it was my ex, and then my ex before her, and they were both at the same table.
How did that happen though?
Because my second ex was still like, they had mutual friends. So we went to go eat sushi all together, and the whole time was just awkward. So that was probably
what you gotta do? You should just did. Sometimes it's just about ignoring this shit. You should just been a player, walk through it, just fuck it.
I mean, yeah, I didn't speak on it. Like, it's just like tense.
Can I get my shrimp tempura, please?
My edamame,
please.
So, true. So, like, was the waiter like did anything bad happen?
No, I guess not. Like nothing service wise. I've definitely had rude waiters, but
true. Yeah.
Just don't tip them and move on.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, that's true. That reminded me of something, because I only never tipped only like one time, and that was at Chi Cafe.
Yeah. Have you had like dickhead like waiters?
I mean, yeah, for sure. But that was just bad because like I just got the wrong food, but then like he gave it to someone else, and then he grabbed it from their table and gave it right to me.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, we would be, bro, what's
like,
up?
I was just like,
today?
I was just like, bro, like, what is this?
Disrespecting me like this.
Yeah, and so
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's why it just it didn't end well. But that's why I don't really like going there. But I mean, it's okay. That was kind of like my worst service, but usually it's been pretty good.
I'll be get the manager.
We about to take your Catalytic converter.
For real. Did they take? Did they take the?
I never want to hear this version.
So did you talk to the man? Did you talk to somebody?
No, I said fuck it. I'm just not gonna
Bro,
tip.
hell no.
And so when I left,
wait. Did they take a bite of the food or anything?
no,
Nah, bro.
no, I don't think so.
Okay, all right, that'd be a different.
It wasn't to that level, but
They took
I
a
ended
sip.
up like not tipping because we just had bad like I don't know, just weird already.
Yeah.
And then when I left, the dude looked at the receipt and looked up at me, and I was outside already, and I looked up at him, and our eyes met, and I was just like shaking my head like, sorry, bro, no.
Ain't no sorry, shit.
Should have known
That
better.
tip be dwindling. I ain't gonna lie. Like when you get into that, like I don't know. I feel like even in good service, it's like yo, the little things matter.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's just I try not to do that, and that was like only one time, but because I've worked at a lot of restaurants and shit, so. But that was
If you
that.
get tips, you gotta give tips.
Yeah, that was that.
So I give tips too, but hey, that tip, if you dwindling, I'm telling you, with time, I'll tip everybody though. But if
Yeah.
it's not good service, then I just can't give you I can't give you a good amount of money or a decent tip.
Did you get any questions, Corey?
I didn't actually.
Damn.
First episode I didn't. I'm sorry, y'all.
Don't be scared to ask questions.
Yeah.
User-friendly podcast on Instagram. Someone had asked me a few episodes back, who's the best rapper out of all of us?
I guess we about to find out.
I mean, I do
Let's-
have a few songs recorded that's out there. You probably won't be able to find them.
Shit.
But hey, I played my role.
So just because you have songs out there makes you the best rapper right now?
I mean, out of the group right now,
Yeah. We
I
would
would
need
say
like
I'm-
instrumental.
but
I
who
guess
knows?
Rex could add it at the end.
Find out next episode.
Ooh, we really will have to find out. But
We should also take shrooms on an episode. I know I spoke about that.
That's
earlier,
crazy.
but just to try it, see what happens.
it
We
is
have to set
crazy.
everything up sober though. Because
We'll have to do that shit on the weekend. I ain't go, we'll have to have that would have to be like a weekend episode.
we'll do that for like an anniversary or something.
Yeah.
Maybe like the end of season 1.
Imagine
soon.
if we went on the road or something.
I would love to do like
Like
an out-of-state
Indiana,
show. Hell yeah. Just
like
get a hotel.
Wisconsin,
Just
yeah.
do it in the hotel.
Indiana.
Wisconsin.
Michigan.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I'm going to Wisconsin this weekend. I'm going with my family. I'm very excited. We take a yearly trip to Wisconsin Dells. We stay at the Yogi Bear resort. It's
Yogi Bear.
a great place for your family, you know. I actually shoplifted for the first time there.
What?
I was influenced by an older group of kids, and
What's
It led me
going on?
down a-
What-
it
what-
led me
What's
down a
going
dark
on
path.
with you? What's going on with you? You was having parties.
Yogi, we'll talk about that another day. Yogi Bear is a great place. Yeah, it's got like cabins and a lot of places where you could set up a tent. And I go with family. I've brought like friends before. You've came with me.
I have.
Yeah, we gotta go, Jason.
Let's do it.
What are you doing this weekend?
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to Yogi Bear.
Maybe. Squared got the Hell in the Cell.
Oh yeah. I was just recently signed. To
Let him know.
to
Let
a-
him know.
To a 3-day deal.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm the hype
Square
man. I'm the
Hill.
one that goes
Man with
next
the
to him.
100
I never
Let's
really
go.
go.
Name worth $100 million.
I'm gonna wear my suit.
Just got signed to a 3-day contract with the WWE.
People don't know
Yeah.
Squared. Squared's he's been doing this since he was a kid.
You know, I've
He's
been
been in-
training, getting ready. I've been in the gym. You know, so I will be a Hell in the Cell this Sunday.
He said, Benito, I'm calling you
Oh
out."
yeah, I'm calling Bad Bunny out. Yeah. But I'm gonna be a Hell in the Cell. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
watch it with the guys, some of the guys. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm very
Damn.
excited about it.
That's right.
Yeah, and then we got the 1-year anniversary show coming up soon. Me and Jason finally got far on this collab.
Yeah,
so you
wrapping
can expect
up
that
this-
soon.
Wrapping up this club.
The 1-year anniversary
Squared.
for what?
For the Lab 21
Yes.
studio. We actually made a year today.
Wow.
We made a
Congrats.
year today.
Congrats.
So we're going to finish planning this event and then you guys could all celebrate with us. We'll pop champagne, you know, do it real big. And then Squared, we have a couple things working, right? For your comfy fit.
Oh yes. Yeah, you know, a lot
I
of
keep
things.
seeing more gnomes, bro.
Yeah,
I see
I do
'em all
too.
over.
It's spring. The spring, the nose
They're
coming
popping
out.
out.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of shit's happening. So still under works. You know what I mean? I definitely also even like about deadlines too. Like I thought I had like this deadline in my head, and I've accepted. You know what I'm saying? Not even like in a bad way, but I've accepted like also like things happen. You know, so sometimes just like the time you thought at the time like you might have thought in those moments like a lot was happening like the last month, and it's a new month now too. So it's the 1st of June. So like my planned date was supposed to be soon, but it didn't happen like that, and it's okay. And yeah, the ball's still rolling. You feel me? So yeah, see you when I see you.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We're trying to get our YouTube subscribers up, so hit that subscribe button.
That like button.
And turn the
like
notifications on.
You
So
know,
when
leave
we
a
drop,
comment.
you're
Let
the
us know what
first
you
person
think.
to see.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All the buttons.
Yeah, we're only getting better, man. Let's
Where can they find you?
Pablo Trees, Pabs Prince, PabsPrince.com, Studio Lab 21.
Squared Hill, everything, everywhere.
JS.outoforder and stayoutaforder.com.